approach the Equator crossing. Gonna heave to, slow things right down, and that we can enjoy the moment. That we can just take a moment and appreciate our crossing from north to south. We're going from a blistering cold winter into a scorching hot summer.
And also drinking dirty bilge water.
And drinking dirty bilge water.
With a surprise.
Yes. And what is your offering for Neptune? I'm going to give him one of my beers. I would give him one of the locks of my hair, but I don't have any.
I'll give him a lock of my hair. Daddy made us bilge water for the crossing the wait.
Did what?
Yummy. I sucked some water out of the bilge. We have to have a sip of the bilge water.
No.
Yes.
And you put something surprising.
We shall cease to be polywogs and become shellbacks. And your offering to Neptune is a suck on the bilge water.
Are you allowed to spit?
No, you have to swallow.
What?
Did you do your video of your bucket of water? Because now's your times.
I'm testing which way the water goes down a funnel, and I'll get the seal.
We are about to cross the equator, so we're going to check the... It's definitely going for fast. Clockwise. It's at the moment. No, anti-clockwise.
Like I said.
It's going anti-clockwise. Okay, cool. Yeah, when you miss, not missing the funnel.
So, Daddy. So first time we checked, it was anti-clockwise, and then it's going anti-clockwise. And now it was going It's going clockwise, Mama. I just did it. It's going anti-clockwise. Now it's going clockwise.
So it's a
Getting
confused state.
confused.
It's just going The water keeps going anti-clockwise now, and it keeps going clockwise.
All confused.
Yeah, confused funnel and water, confused bucket and everything.
It's happening.
It is happening. We are on the line.
The equatorial line.
So we have hove to, we are sitting on the equator, and we are going to appease Neptune and make our offerings. So all of our virgin crossing of the equator by sailboat. So in honorary tradition we have to have a sip of our bilge water. So I've been down and I've got our bilge water.
And I'm not having
Oh yeah, if you don't have bilge water you jump out and stay behind.
I'll die if I drink that. Oh, Daddy. I'll die if I am.
Tasty stuff.
You have to swallow. Yeah. You didn't swallow it, you said. Oh! Comes in there. You have.
No, go on, it's your turn. Then you have to jump out.
Drink it, drink it. Take your drink.
Why?
Are you a man or a mouse?
I'm a mouse. Yummy.
So Sana's turn to drink the bilge water.
Look, it took so long that the
The
GoPro ran out
GoPro
of battery.
battery ran out. Yummy.
Delicious.
Cheers, Neptune.
Tasty stuff. Well, Neptune can have his sip as well.
Can I see what you get?
I'm gonna give Neptune this little white stone from my world to his world.
I'm sacrificing my best grog, but first I'm going to take my toll. Oh, that's good.
Cheers, Neptune.
Cheers, Neptune. Luca, come say cheers to Neptune.
You don't have to.
Thank you.
Safe passage. May it continue.
Choose your storm. Which one do you choose? I don't want any. I'm wait. But we're gonna get hit by one of them.
Guys had a hell of a night battling strange swells coming from 3 different directions. Wind that was coming from the back, then the front, then the side, completely confused. So I guess being at this Doldrums area, just having crossed the equator, there's just everything is confused. And we managed to land ourselves into a countercurrent. So even though our boat speed under motor was 4.5 knots, we were only moving forward about 1.9 knots, maybe 2 knots. And we can't go on like that, of course. We don't have enough fuel to get us to French Guiana like that, moving only 2 knots or 2 nautical miles forward per hour. So after a long hard think about it, Brad decided to turn us off course and find a way out of this current and find a way to sail. Now they running back and forth to the mast to reef further and reef further. We are absolutely flying. The wind is bumping, torrential rain. It's like, what an insane day of contrast, from no wind to blowing an absolute hoolie, from not moving to really moving. One of those days where we're all wondering, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? But it's all got its season. It will calm down, it will end, we will get to French Guiana, we will get on shore, and we will laugh at all of this.
Buy a boat, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Yeah. So it's phenomenal. Yesterday we were all flat on our backs, not feeling great, or sopping wet and shivering in the cockpit in crazy seas and mad rain, and it was just all bad, everybody wondering what we're doing here. Then today a little bit of sun comes out and the kids are digging in the seagrass, finding crabs and shrimps and watching the crabs eat the shrimps and squealing in delight, like all forgotten about so quickly. Everybody just goes back to neutral and just appreciates whatever is happening so quickly. That's a really wonderful thing to see the kids gaining from this.
Grass catching activities. We are abreast of the Amazon Delta, so we're assuming that all this sargassum, weed, grass, whatever it is coming out of the Amazon Delta, and we are now catching.
Maya wants to have a look.
study this.
Oh!
Yeah! Oh, well
Good
done.
catch, that's a big one.
Daddy, can you put it in the bucket?
I think you've got this, girl.
I think that's enough, huh?
There we go.
So I got a whole bucket of shrimps and crabs.
Yeah. Wait, the small ones are fine. My big ones actually big. The big crabs are kind of weird. You wanted to pick one crab out. No, but
Try to pick one up if you
there
can.
you go. It's already trying to pinch me. Ow!
Wait for
Look, look.
You might have to wait for
It's
a
a crab.
little patch of that grass so that it can live in the grass. That's what they do, right?
Hey, there's the one that's coming.
Cool. Alright, release the crab. Mission coming up. Now, what do you want to say about the doldrums?
Yeah, the doldrums have been interesting. Not at all what I was expecting. You kind of expect this like drop in everything, you know, like flat sea, no wind. We've all seen the movies. The guys are sitting there, the sails are laughing, and they're like dying of hunger and thirst because they're not going anywhere. Not us. We've had two nights. A full day and a half and 2 nights of pretty hectic stuff. So hopefully that's it for this leg, and it's just plain sailing from here on to Grenada.
Especially if we can change course.
Exactly.
Because right now we're heading for Greenland.
Yeah. Well, we kind of more for Staten Island, New York now. We kind of have changed course a little bit, but yeah, if we don't get a gap in the wind, we'll end up in New York. It was Greenland like 2 hours ago.
What are we gonna do?
We're going to swim
Yeah.
in the middle of the ocean.
The day has come.
Yeah, we've unfortunately missed the big blue, but we're doing the big green instead. Oh, and what a wonderful green.
It's a beautiful green.
Okay, I'm going to go and test the water. It's icy cold,
Huh?
like icy cold.
No, I'm gonna go see the temperature.
Oh,
It's 29
Hold the line.
degrees.
You don't let go of the line.
I can't reach the line. You can.
You can reach the line.
You can go second.
so for me this is quite a big moment since it's one of those fears that I was hoping to conquer during the trip. And yeah, now it's here. Time to plunge. It was happening in my head.
I'm not scared anymore. I'm only getting back in when Dane's.
What a wild feeling, hey Mai!
Okay, that's it.
Oh, no,
Any
awesome.
famous last words?
Not really.
Yeah.
I'm not quite famous yet. It's not my last word.
Shut up. Put myself back. I'm so good. I can fly. And now I'm gonna go fly that way again.
grab me a mask. I just want to have a look at the prop that we are not holding anything on there.
All right.
No, I'm not. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm terrified. I am holding on the line. Oh.
All good with the
No,
prop?
it's full of shit.
Mama. Oh, look at it coming off. Daddy's taking it off. It's everywhere.
Oh, I think the prop is gonna feel so much better after all that's clear, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, so much. Hey, listen, Missy, don't go to the second buoy on your own. Stay there, okay?
Daddy said I mustn't.
Okay, good.
Mama, look. I'm super mad. Look that way holding the line, Mama. Just jump. Hey, get it out of my hand.
Oi, you're covered in antifoul there, love. This is our shower. Our much improved shower from the solar bag. It was polar. This is like a pest control spray, which is quite good because I mean this is a bit of pest control-ish vibes when we get washed on the boat. Because we are a bit like stinky and whatever. So yeah, this thing operates. 3 people can have a shower for 750 milliliters of water. It's amazing. The digging under the boat was for something, huh?
Yeah, so while we were having a swim, I put the goggles on and went down, and we had sargassum wrapped around our prop, like a thick wad of it. We've been going through beds of sargassum for the last few days. And anyway, mission accomplished. We freed it all from the prop, and we're underway again, and we have picked up like a knot and a half of boat speed. It's like quite incredible, really. Yeah, so we're off. I've actually just cut the revs down a bit, and we're doing a whopping 5.5 knots instead of our 4.5, so we get to the pub a little quicker. So we just had our swim and dived the bottom to clear the prop of that sargassum weed, and yeah, there's like schools of little fish, plenty of them, like swimming around. We like a mobile reef. I don't know if they picked us up in Cape Town and have crossed the ocean with us, or they just kind of hang out here, and when the boat stops they just like, ooh, it's shade, and make a beeline for there. So there's plenty of life in the ocean, which encourages me a lot. And yeah, looking down into that depth, like 3.5 kilometers down there, and there's like a big shadow that kind of moved in the eerie bottom. So that was the time to get out. Fair enough, now it's all good. Hang out here and tempt fate for the Meg to appear.
It's remarkable how horrific weather and really unpleasant days just get forgotten. It's like every sunrise restores and presses a reset. Like today, you wouldn't believe that 2 days ago we were all miserable as hell. Today this feels like the greatest idea. Yes, buy a boat, go sail across an ocean. It's amazing. Trust me. Can you see the picture? I don't know, there's a tiny little speck in the horizon that is the mothership of all container ships, I think. Coming very close to us. We'll get a nice look at it just now. What's the bearing?
260. I got a
That
camera in my
face.
face.
Honestly, if anybody saw that, it looks like you're like evil eyeing them, like do not come near us. Like bugger off.
Mama, look at Great Lady. Look at Great Lady.
Okay, so 260 and 3, what did I say? 350, no?
Yeah, we're like
We're
surrounded by
surrounded at the moment. It's
ships.
been quiet. If you can see his bow-wave that is pushing there. Or she. Her name is Great Lady. I had a look through the binocs just now and picked up her name. It is certainly a great lady. So nothing for weeks and weeks, and now they're coming at us from all angles. This conquest. bow wave on that paddle.
Hello.
Let the vuvuzela quickly look up.
What was that? You can hear his motor.
Yeah,
Can I try blowing?
yeah, give it a good blast. So loud.
How do you do that? Can I blow it? Yeah.
They gave us a blast, did you? Yeah.
Okay, so not so long ago we were despairing at do we have enough fuel to get to anywhere at all, because we were fighting a countercurrent and wind and waves and the lot, moving at 1 knot an hour. And now we're in this beautiful beachy situation where we can motor all the way to French Guiana if we need to. We're 215 miles away. Yeah, but hopefully we pick up some wind soon and we don't have to motor any further. But yeah, let's stick in another tank of fuel just in case we do, so we're good for the next 28 hours or so. It's also good to do because before we get to our anchorage, we don't then have any fuel on the deck. That might be attractive for somebody to pick up, I suppose. Do not have to suck on diesel pipes.
Yeah, we don't suck on diesel.
We just give it a squeeze with the knee.
Go.
Is it going?
There she goes.
Yeah, nice one. Good squeezer.
This is the Captain Steve Dewhurst method of siphoning, which I learned when I did my first Atlantic crossing. The skipper Steve used this technique. Yeah, saved me many mouthfuls of diesel.
It's only one. That's unusual, and he's huge. He's bigger than me. Never seen a dolphin bigger than me, and I've never seen a dolphin by themselves.
I think it needs to come over there. It's just like on the side.
Another side now. Hey!
See it open. I've never seen a dolphin so many stars.
And why is it alone? Why is it alone?
Daddy's crossing. She's playing silly buggers.
There we go.
Who's playing with us?
I'm like, Mama, I just like this, Mama. Hey, there's a thing next to us. Here he is.
Get back here again. Is this baby?
Hey!
And he's going.
Fuck off!
Here he is.
He's looking at Luca.
Hello.
Who's
Right
it?
here looking at Luca now.
Hey, Mama, he's finished. Just break